Okay, tonight we're cooking fish and broccoli florets that have been previously frozen. Alright, first things first. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up a bag of broccoli florets, and usually, again, these you can microwave in the bags usually these days. It says this side up, so I'm going to put it in the microwave, and for my particular microwave, 6 minutes is good. So we're going to fire that off and let it go off. Let it go off for 6 minutes. This bowl is going to be for pouring the broccoli into. This is going to be our frying pan. And now let's go ahead and prepare the fish. Alright. Get a plate here. Alright. Alrighty then. Get a plate here. Put that there. Get our cooking shears. Alrighty. This is tilapia, and it's been thawed out in the refrigerator, and it's set out just so it reaches room temperature. You can cook it when it's cold, but there's a few chefs out there that say most meats should be served at cooked at room temp. You start cooking at room temperature. So what you can do is soak it in some water, and of course these vacuum seal is basically fighting me. So here we go. There's our fish out of the bags. Now these are frozen, previously frozen tilapia fillets. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, alright, I'm going to add some salt this side, and then what I'm going to do is put a little pepper on them, lightly dust them with pepper. And you can use garlic on fish, but I prefer using the onion powder. So I'm going to basically almost get a fine dusting, but a thorough dusting of the onion powder on the fish. That's the way I like it. Once you get to cooking, you'll find that you'll make adjustments, and you'll make a recipe tailored to the way you like to, more tailored to what your taste buds and taste desire. Okay, so we're going to basically put this on here. We're going to go to the large burner. See here, there's 2 rings in here, smaller, larger. We're going to go with the larger, and we're going to set it for 5. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use spray oil. I could have used oil in a dispenser, like olive oil, grapeseed oil, vegetable oil. Any oil is fine. You just don't want it to stick to the pan. So we're going to let that come to temperature. Now what I'm going to do as part of that is I'm going to put a little bit of water in the center, because what I'm going to do is, once that water starts to sizzle, that means my pan is hot enough to put the fish in. Okay? I want the pan hot. I don't want to put the fish in and then gradually heat it up. You could do that, but you get a little bit better results when the pan is hot and you put it in there. You you can also get a braising effect on it. And that's how you would braise meat and stuff like that. You get the pan hotter first, then you put the meat in, and then you hear that shh, that frying, sizzling sound. So, watching that water here. Not quite there yet. Our broccoli florets got another 1 minute and 42 seconds. Okay. Looks like we're looking good there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up by hand. I'm going to lay the fillet in there. You can hear it sizzling. I'm going to get another dish so I can put the fish on it once it's cooked. Okay, and what we're going to do is, while it's in the pan, we're going to lightly salt. Do a little more pepper on there. And we're going to do the onion powder. Yep. Oh, that smells good already. Okay. That's looking good. Move it around a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of red wine. Now I'm going to use this sparingly. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to take a capful on that side, and a capful on that side. Now cooking wines can add salt to what you're currently working on. I'm going to let that bag of broccoli cool off a little bit before I drop it in that bowl back there. And I want that wine kind of like to tuck underneath the fish. So far so good, it's smelling good. All right. Okay. Put that over there. All right, now can we see the? All right, so bring that bowl into range there, so we can see what we're doing. We're going to use our shears, and we're going to cut our broccoli bag open. Put that over there. Ooh, that's hot. Broccoli bag. And we're going to pour the broccoli out. That's good. Throw the bag out. And let's get something to work with on the broccoli. Yeah, let's get a tablespoon. Get a tablespoon here. We're going to drop some salt on there. A little bit of garlic. Yeah. A bit of garlic. A lot of onion powder there. Yep. Onion powder. Pepper. And then we're going to put grated Parmesan cheese in there. Put that in there, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of like mix it up here a little bit. Put it around here. A little more onion powder here. Oops, daisy. And a little more Parmesan cheese. So we have cheesy broccoli. Okay. Push that to the back so it doesn't get overly, the bowl doesn't get overly warm. I'm going to use I do not believe that is a Pyrex bowl, so you have to be careful of the heat. Okay. Coming off of there. Putting it on the other side. Same thing here. Okay. Basically, we'll put my timer on here. 3 minutes. Bring down the heat a little bit. My heat's like in the middle, about 4 or 5. A little more wine in there. I could have just poured it in there, but putting a capful in there so that you have a better sense of what to put in there, so you get used to what you want. You can use a shot glass too to control that. But to get a shot glass, pour your wine in there, and then shot glasses are graduated sometimes, so you can actually look at the lines as to how many ounces you want to put in there. Oh yeah, that's smelling good. I basically set a timer for 3 minutes. Turn down the heat a little bit more towards 4. Let me test the broccoli here. Okay, that's good. That's real good. While we're at it, since this is not made for kids, I'm going to have me a beer while we're cooking. So, oh yeah, that's a nice cold one. Alrighty. And sometimes could have a little bit of water too. You can always put a little bit of water in there. You could put more. You could put more wine in there. You got to be careful though with if you put more wine in there. The reason being is, again, some cooking wines have salt, and it will add the saltiness to the thing you're cooking. So you got to be careful. Most regular wines don't. This is a cooking wine, obviously, that I've got, and that will add salt to it. So if it's a cooking wine. Okay. So far so good. I'm going to give it another 3 minutes on the other side. I mentioned the thing about smoking if it's too hot. In this case, it's not oil. This is actually water that's boiling off. So that's not a big deal. We're watching. Whoops! I know a chef out there from a kitchen from hell would complain about what just happened to my fish. Oh well, this is my kitchen. I can do as I please. God, that's good. Okay, give it 3 minutes. Oh yeah, that's good. Another swig of beer. Good stuff. And we're gonna add a little bit of water. Another thing about water too. Water adds a little surface area. So if you have a meat that's kind of like not touching the pan all the way, that water, that fluid can transfer the heat across to what you're cooking. So far good, so good. That's all good. That's all steam and good. Look at that, sizzling there. Wholesome goodness. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it right as it gets near the end, so we can deglaze the pan. Deglazing the pan is, see all that stuff that's in there that looks like it's sticking to the pan? Well, you can put wine or something in there, and it's called deglazing. So what it does is it helps lift that extra flavor up off the pan, because there's a lot of flavor that's still left in the pan. So if you deglaze it, it pulls it up, and you can either add it into the sauce, add it into, you know, yeah, sauce is about the best way to describe it. Coasting in at 50 seconds here. Okay, it's a little early, but I'm going to do some deglazing here. Seconds in. Oh yeah, you can smell that deglazing. You could smell the aroma. Just rising in the steam. Alrighty. So we're going to basically grab our fish. Poor guy broke. Oh. I don't know what happened to that, Gordon. Still tastes good. Alrighty. So we're going to basically take some of this in here. And there you have it. A meal for one or two. In this case, I cooked 2 pieces of fish, so it's a meal for 2. Thank you for watching.